members. How's everybody doing? Good evening, members. I just wanted to get a quick video out to you guys. We're going to bypass the originally scheduled live stream just to throw a quick recording out there and share some information with you that we got recently from DJ Times for the DJ Expo 2016. That'll be happening in Atlantic City coming up in a couple of weeks. So let me just jump real quick without wasting any time. I'm going to go over to this here spreadsheet that I put together. Now I got the official email from Brian O'Connor, and so what I did was I made my own schedule so I can see all of the events that are happening from, I guess, from a bird's eye view, so we can see, which ones are going to be conflicting and which ones are going to be happening at a certain time. Now, from this view, I know you can't see the letters clearly here. This is our 10 a.m. Start. Nothing actually starts at 10 a.m. on Monday, which is good. So for those of you that are driving from, locally, wherever you're coming from, I know there's obviously anywhere from an hour and a half to 2 hour drive for most of us in the New Jersey area. So we are going to be, this way it gives a little time to get there. Most of us are going to stay over on Sunday. We're going to get together for dinner or, whatever event, just to kick off things. Have our own little NJDJN kickoff on Sunday. So the kickoff for the official DJ Expo is right here. I'll try to highlight this. There we go. Can you see that? Well, that makes it worse. I'll leave it the way it is. Anyway, that starts things off. Mike Walter will be doing the kickoff. I guess he does a little speech, says a few words and gets things going. Then we go right into our good friend Steve Moody. He's going to be doing the All-Star MCs. That's going to be a nice start for the day. So we're going to go from the kickoff to the All-Star MCs. I do believe that one of our members, George Cremidas, I believe, is part of this panel, which that's nice to see him active. Now, notice up here I have the rooms. I should probably make this a little bigger. Let me see if I could do this real quick while we're all on. I think that worked. I don't know. It looks okay. I'll bold that one. All right, so here's Tiara B. This is Tiara Ballroom B. All the other rooms are around the corner. If you've been there before and you know what it looks like, all the other rooms are around the corner at the Diamond Suites, Diamond A, Diamond B and C, and Diamond D. There's going to be a seminar for speed quizzing. I don't know who's going to be interested in going to that one, but I'd like to know, anyone plans to see this one, let me know. I'm curious to know what that's all about. I'll try to squeeze in there, but I do want to show some support for some of our friends here at the More Keys to Make a Great DJ and MC Performance. As a matter of fact, here he is, Mike Walter. He's performing this, he's presenting this one, and he did part of it at one of our meetings as well. So he presented something at the expo last year, and he did a little something for us. It was the end of 2015. I can't remember exactly what date. I think it was like November. And he did something for us there, and it was a really cool seminar. And it's a tool that, since he showed it to us, I've been taking advantage of it and using it at my gigs regularly. So that I'd like to go see, what he's going to be talking about there. So hopefully, we're going to show some support for Mike Walter on the Monday at the Tiara Ballroom B. More keys to a great DJ and MC performance. Next one, there's a few here from sponsored by Electro Voice. So Evie's doing something here. There is one sponsored by Pioneer. These are both in the Diamond Rooms over around the corner. And here's a cool one too that I see one of our past guests, Angel Vendrell from Diamond Productions. I've actually had the pleasure of seeing his company perform at a bridal show. And that was around the time my wife and I were engaged, and we were going to a few places here and there just to check out the halls. And we figured we'd try some bridal shows as well. And I remember seeing his company, and they do a nice job. So I like to see what he's going to talk about for bridal shows. So I would like to wish Angel good luck. I think that's his first one. And I may be out of touch. I know Angel a little bit um, through some of our other members, but I've never really had a chance to sit down and chat with him fully. Then we've got another friend of ours. I think this is Mike Olivers. Let me just, here he is. Okay. Yeah, Mike Olivers is branding how to leverage trivia. Let me reread that. How to leverage trivia nights into regular business. And that's a really cool one. We had a swap meet about 2 years ago for the one of the NJDJN meetings, and Mike had shown a demonstration of something that he does for trivia. It was really cool, and from what I hear, he has expanded on that and has now this new version of the seminar. So that's going to be 5 p.m. in the Tiara Ballroom B. And as far as other seminars go in the diamond rooms, as you know, a lot of them sort of are focused toward the club jock or the music producer. And then there's also, the hour section of mobile. So there's really a lot for everyone in the DJ industry, and sometimes it's good to kind of mix around. Sometimes a lot of us, we'll jump around from seminar to seminar, workshop to workshop, and maybe if one ends over here, then we jump over to the Diamond Room D, is where some of us may do for this one, because even they're saying in this description for talking tech, what's new for DJs. And I think this one just is basically about new equipment that's coming out, and those are always cool. I mean, that's a lot of stuff that we could see on the exhibit floor on Tuesday, but these guys will pretty much sum it up for you in the beginning, so the next day when you want to go check out the equipment, you know exactly where you want to go. Less is more. Jerry Bazzata he's also a good presenter. I'm surprised he's actually in Diamond B. He's a mobile DJ, and I believe he's from Maine, if I remember correctly. I spoke with him a couple of years back, and he's doing this Less is More seminar, Mastering the Art of Connecting. So we'll get back to that in another time. And I'm going to jump over to Tuesday, because this is where we're going to be. There's our seminar there, but I'm going to jump up to the beginning. Now, originally we were going to be at 10 a.m., and we just got the call today that we were switched for the afternoon. And at first you're like, well, yeah, I changed it. I don't know if it was a good thing or a bad thing. Maybe some of us, if we're out Monday night, we want to sleep in a little bit, or go on the walks or the runs that some of us do. But anyway, I can tell you that we're not competing against the Chauvet DJ Presents Becoming a DJ Lighting Designer, etc., etc. This one is done by Jeremy Breck. He did something similar last year. It's actually a very educational seminar if you're into setting up your lighting. Hang on a second, I can't see the button. I want to scroll. There we go. Okay. Maybe if I zoom in a little more, we can read this a little bit. Not that we're going to sit here and read these anyway. But anyway, we're going to go down to the next set. This is condensed a little bit, so I can actually fix this. Come on. There we go. That's better. We can read it a little bit now. There's a big space here. Nothing going on from... Oh, boy, look what I did. Went back to Monday. Nothing going on from 12. That's good, because then we go to lunch for a half hour. And listen, those half hours go fast. If you've been to these expos before, you know that these go really fast. Country music and dance seminar. If that's something that's not part of your repertoire, I did it again. You'll have a little bit longer for lunch. Then we're going to get into what I call the Triple Play Tuesday. Now that they've moved us from the 10 to 11:30 slot, we are going to be a little closer to these guys. Starting, of course, with Big Daddy Sean McKay. He's going to be doing the Mitzvah Massive with Big Daddy. And let's see here. There's another seminar next to him. And what's interesting is Jeffrey Craig, Mike Walter. I never met Matt. I don't think I have. Matt Radicelli. Jason Clark I've met. And a few others. And this is presented by QSC. And this one is growing your business. So if you're looking to go from single op to multi op for the most part, you may want to check this one out. If you're into mitzvahs or want to be into mitzvahs, you want to get to that multi-level op, I would say start here, and then maybe at some point find other resources to go into this one. But I totally recommend seeing either of these, and it's going to be a preference for most of you. If you kind of already know what you're doing for mitzvahs, then maybe the other seminars, I can see that going to be a little tricky, because I know both those guys are, well, for the most part, the two names that come to mind, of course, are Big Daddy here and Mike Walter over here, and they're good buds, and that's going to be, even Jeff Craig, good buds. They're all mitzvah people too, and that's what's going to be interesting. Then get a little bit of a break, another half-hour break. And you've got party. I'm going to skip these because I'm running out of time. This is all just the same stuff. This was one from, it's up here actually. This is one from yesterday, the day before actually. So you'll see the same one twice. You just pick which one is, more fits your time schedule. And then comes 3 o'clock, Party Games with Jake. And for those of you who are doing party games, probably not likely that you're going to be interested in video DJing, so you may just be better off hanging with this one. And we've got a new, from what I can see, I want to say newcomer. For as long as I've been going to the DJ Expo, I've never seen the name. Philly DJ Linda Lay is got a panel for how to book gigs and launch a DJ career, and that might be appealing to the beginner DJs. I'll leave it at that. That's just based on what this introduction here says to me. That's how I leave that. So part of the other triple play, like we were talking about before, here's Party Games with Jake. So we're going to do our usual big game seminar, and Jake's going to have a series of people who are also going to participate and show some games. And right after Jake, we're going to have a half-hour break, and then we're going to have our New Jersey Disc Jockey Network, and then we're going to bring in Randy Bartlett, and Randy Bartlett is going to have a new seminar called Dare to be Different. I didn't put that in the heading. I just wanted to make sure that we just headline his name and then put the description down below. And what's interesting is there's going to be an advanced mixing seminar in Diamond A that we're going to be completely conflicting with over here. This sounds interesting. Again, this may be more for club people, and over here, our organization is primarily mobile jocks, mobile business owners, etc. So I don't see any problems with not getting the right crowd for our seminar. Let's jump over to Wednesday. Wednesday kind of slows down a little bit in the sense of big seminars. Nothing sponsored going on Wednesday as far as I can see. And they totally cut out Diamond Room B and C. They're just going to have the Tiara Room where most of our mobile stuff is, Diamond A and Diamond B. Let's jump down below. Well, first let's see here. So here's one. Mike Kinlick is a familiar name. Doing the What Would You Do seminar, and then it sounds more like a improv seminar where they'll just come up with real-time solutions, think on your feet kind of thing, which actually is the essence of the whole topic. How to dominate your market, being fun, different, and unique. And this one is by Fox Feltman. His name was mentioned to me earlier. somebody is looking out for his seminar, some of the people that I spoke with today on the phone, and that should be a good one to check. As far as anything else, I didn't see anything that really holds the attention of a mobile DJ for Diamond D for the keynote. That would just be interesting to go see, because it's usually that's like the time when you go and you see celebrities when you go to the keynotes. I'm not really familiar with them, Marcus Schultz, but I'm sure he's worked with some big names here, and I see some names down. Maybe it's not his, but there was a few things. However, Eternal Lighting, and we know from work by seeing seminars and interviews with Mike Weeder that this Eternal Lighting, the Luminaire 3, is a great program, and using it with the iPad is so revolutionary and makes operating, your uplights, your moving heads, anything you can think of that works on DMX this app is a godsend, and using it on your iPad device just really makes things more flexible. Really revolutionary. So it's cool. If you want to go see that, that might be a good one. Let's see, just a few more. We're almost done. How to Steal the Show Every Time. That sounds really cool. That's Steve Moody again, and he's back to doing, unless he has been doing it, and I've been kind of, I've been following all the seminars over the past couple of years. This is probably going to be the first year I've been back in a long time to do the 3-day in a row for seminars. This is going to be a good one. I'm pretty sure. And he's always he never disappoints when it comes to seminars. So I could say good luck to Steve Moody, and I'm sure that I will be there at the Tiara Ballroom B on Wednesday at 2 p.m. for his seminar. This one I should have made the title a little bigger. This is from American DJ, entitled "You're a DJ, Now What?" There's a lot to read in here. I'm not going to skip over that because we don't have a lot of time, but maybe we'll talk about that one in a future show. And we've got this seminar here, and I'm a big advocate for customer support, or customer service, providing real customer care in your business, and that's one of the things that really brings up the quality in your business, your performance. And this is going to be definitely on my radar at 4 p.m. Why Your Clients' Experience Matters. And that's going to be by Brian Buonassisi. I know I probably badgered that a little bit, but we'll get to remember everyone's names a little bit better as we as the event draws closer and closer. Last but not least, I did want to mention Social Media Madness from 5:30 to 6:30 by Casey Kokuruz, and especially since Casey stepped in last week for us when our presenter this year, Randy Bartlett, was scheduled for last year, and Randy fell ill. He had to, go to the hospital, and luckily, Greg, who was the president at the time, asked Casey and says, "Hey, can you step in?" And he was glad to do so. And I know it was marketing. It was similar to what he's going to present here. I'm sure it's more evolved than what he did at the last minute. You're going to learn about Snapchat and Periscope and whatever else. I know YouTube is big right now still. Of course, the usual ones, Facebook and Twitter, all that. And he's going to explore and explain some other platforms, and hopefully maybe he'll talk about, the live streaming and such. And what's funny is we had the Wednesday afternoon time slot last year, and he's got it again. So really want to show I'm really going to show my support. Hopefully everyone else does too, and makes it to the 5:30 seminar for Casey, just for the plain and simple reason that he stepped up for us last year and helped us out with, with Randy's situation. So let me just jump back to our seminar. Speaking of Randy, we're going to be again from 5 p.m. to 6:30, and his seminar is entitled Dare to Be Different, and that's going to be a great one. This is all part of his 1% solution. Randy is a big entertainer out on the West Coast. I believe he's from Sacramento, California. And one of the things he was saying to me was, a lot of those West Coast guys, they do what they can to be unique from one another, and he wants to share some of those techniques out here to us East Coast guys. And he was saying on the phone, like, of course, I may want to disagree. I think a lot of us out here are doing a good job at, being unique. But hey, listen, let's hear what he has to say, and then if he's right, he's right, and then he'll have the tools and the tips for us to kind of be a little more unique in our craft, and that's what it's all about, to evolve and to grow. And it's going to be a great seminar from what I can see on this schedule. Again, we're not going to be in the morning. I thought the morning was going to be pretty cool. We must have got maybe pushed out by Chauvet, but that's okay. We're going to do our little Tuesday triple play starting at 1 p.m. So if you guys are only going to be looking to be in the Tiara Ballroom, you don't have to be there till 1 o'clock in the afternoon, and you only have to stay until, when are we done? 6:30. Go to dinner, and then we're gonna just, we'll go out and do whatever it is that we do at the expo on the evenings. We'll get to the club and party schedule. I haven't seen it yet, but it's out there somewhere, and when I find it, we'll present it. That's all I've got for now, guys. So let's say good night, enjoy, and get ready for the expo.